On October 24th, local and regional organizations have arranged for the St. Lucian public to gain more information about the legislation related to music. Chief Executive Officer at the Eastern Caribbean Collective Organization for Music Rights, Davis Joseph, says that the meeting will endeavor to educate its attendees on how music and its related rights affect them.
It's all about introducing related rights to the general public in St. Lucia and the rest of the OECS. We have so far been focused on administering authors' rights, or as it is more commonly referred to as copyright. This is, of course, where the author, the music composer, and the music publisher gets remunerated. Related rights has to do with rights representing everybody else except the author. So in other words, the other parties that have a contribution to make to the creative work, like the record label, the producer, the performer, whether that be session musicians, etc. These other parties also have to be remunerated.
Joseph says that the discussion is especially relevant to St. Lucia as the island is currently the sole CMO which can administer music rights.
Well, we are working towards a number of strategic goals closely with the rest of our sister societies. That is COSCAP, Barbados, COT, Trinidad, and also JCAP in Jamaica. And the thing is, the most recent CMO to represent or administer related rights was COT. St. Lucia is the only CMO out of this group that is left to administer related rights. We are also working on ensuring that our tariffs are relevant, and there is research that we are doing into this collectively. So now is really the time for us for St. Lucia and the rest of the OECS to actually start the discussion, because it would make sense that we have this level of uniformity across the Caribbean as to what an artist, what an author can expect when it comes to intellectual property.
Joseph says the upcoming seminar will explore, among other topics, copyright laws and their application in the context of the OECS.
We have learned from the past, and it is clear that any licensing efforts have to begin with education. So we are going to spend a considerable time providing the general public with information, our members, our music users with information as to exactly what related rights is all about. And we are going to make that connection with copyright or authors' rights so that they know that it is really one set of rights being represented, but then there are different parties that are expecting royalties. So it's all about education and taking time to engage the music users or all of those who will actually be impacted by it.
Thursday's workshop on music and its related rights will be held at the Bay Gardens Hotel in Rodney Bay. Russell Lord for the HDS News Force.